AVA Sports, sponsoring live stream action for Contenders. What's your knockout combination?
Okay, so we're back here, Contenders 20, Mark Heath with Dean Mittat. We've got Liam Halse from Top Yard Boxing in the red corner, facing off against Josh Trent from Scorpion MMA in the blue corner. In a K1 fight, 70 kilos, 3 2-minute rounds.
We apologise for the breaking communications with regards to the last fight with some technical issues, but we are back underway. As always, an exceptionally good team here from MA Action, getting the problem sorted as soon as possible.
Trent coming out fast there. Oh, nice right hand there from Halse. There's a little powerhouse. Unbeaten in K1. Nice left hook.
Liam working his combinations on the inside. I love the way he fires that uppercut. The right uppercut straight down the middle and then comes right away with the left hook. Sounds nice and high. Josh Trent looking, he's trying to place that overhand left. Wow, Liam there shoves him straight back to the cage, cuts him off beautifully.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job coming forward here. He's pushing Trent back to the cage already, landing some nice hurtful shots. He's built powerfully, isn't he, Halse? Like a little tree stump.
Liam Halse very confident in his skills. He's a very powerful striker, as you said, Mark. And Josh has got to start implementing punches and bunches and jabs. Stick power on the end of the punches. What I mean by that is if he fires the jab out, really torque those hips through to get that extra distance and not actually bring your head closer to the person.
Absolutely, not a lot of kicks being thrown so far, a lot of predominantly hands. Nice uppercut there from Halse, who's stalking Trent, walking him down. Nice low kick there from Halse.
Trent gets nice and close, he gets in trouble and he goes for the clinch, but he doesn't fire that knee. He needs to keep busy, real close, particularly because we know Liam's got that power uppercut.
Yeah, Halse is walking him down. He's looking for the big shot. Trent needs to work at a bit of range. He's maybe the more technical, more rangy striker. But he's having trouble keeping Halse off him at the moment. And again, very few kicks. And I'll say that, of course, a kick lands, but it has been very much boxing so far.
Almost certainly Liam is looking for the knockout.
Oh,
big powerful hooks. And he walks straight down, straight in front of Josh Trent.
Man, he's confident in his power, isn't he, Liam Halse?
I think that's kind of the key word here for this first round, if you were to sum it up, was the confidence of Liam Halse. And Josh Trent just really never setting his own pace, looking for a way in, but couldn't quite find it. And in those clinches, he wasn't really manipulating the balance of Liam. And that could be attested to the power of Liam. But as these rounds go later, indeed, if they do go later, will we see Liam start to wilt?
Again, it's a good point, isn't it? As with all power fighters, he's very powerfully built. You wonder how his cardio, with throwing all those power shots, will carry into the later rounds. But certainly in that first round, he was walking Trent down, walking him back to the cage again and again, and landing those big shots.
You see there, Trent backing off, looking for the jab, but doesn't really stick any power on the end of it. He needs to make Liam think twice about coming in.
Get the feeling that Trent wants to work at range, but he's not been allowed to at the moment. Round two.
Nice leg kick there. That's going to take the spring out of the step. Josh needs to land those, circle off, get out of danger, use the jab to keep the distance, fire the right hand when Liam comes in. See the way Liam just walks straight in front of him?
Absolutely, and maybe that could be a useful tactic going forward. You see Halse fights out of Top Yard Boxing, so maybe he comes from a predominantly boxing background. He's certainly in love with his hands, and maybe those low kicks destroy the base of the boxer might be the way to go for Trent. Oh! Tit for tat, and Halse wins that exchange of leg kicks.
I think that is a big aspect of Liam's game, like the aggression and almost kind of like the bullying style that he has. He really shuts you down psychologically, then follows it up physiologically by smashing your body to bits.
Yeah, he's a little powerhouse, isn't he? I say little. He's pretty big, but he's certainly powerful. And he's confident in that power again. Now he's working those low kicks. Trent returns. HALSE returns as well.
Trent with some nice head movement there, but he's leaving his hands very low. Dangerous game. Oh, there's the uppercut. That rocked him. Dangerous game with a striker such as Liam.
Trent's got his hands quite low as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, that's playing a dangerous game. You're setting yourself up there for a KO.
HALSE now opening up with the leg kicks to Trent as well.
I'd like to see Liam work that left hook. You can see the right hand there of Josh is really low. If he could fake the low kick and then go for that left hook, he could have some success there, Mark.
Absolutely. You can see that Trent maybe struggling a bit with HALSE's sheer physicality. It looks like HALSE is a stronger man in there. He's throwing him around, pushing him around.
And Liam is just such in the zone of optimal functioning here. Even when he backed up and accidentally stood on the referee's foot, he said sorry. He's just so aware of where he is at this point in time, and that's attested to his experience.
Absolutely, that's not something you see a lot of, is it? Apologies to refs mid-fight.
Yeah, I mean, again, we saw Liam really impose his game, bully Josh down, and to be honest, he was kind of standing in front of him more than he was in the first round. But I mean, Liam's just doing all the correct things. He's really putting the pressure on Josh Trent.
Yeah, you wonder how Josh Trent's going to turn this round in the third round. You could argue he's 2 rounds down.
I mean, he's shaking. If you can see him in the corner, he's shaking his head. I mean, if you look to the replay, you can see why. Liam's just coming forward, blasting him with the low leg kick. And Josh actually switched stance there to try and protect that front leg, and then Liam booted the leg that was in front of him anyway.
At the moment, he's just not found any answer, has he, for HALSE's power. That's been the key to this fight so far. He's walking through what Trent has to offer and slinging big punches, and now he's adding in those low kicks as well. You wonder how much more Trent can take, and can he really turn it around in this third and final round? Round 3.
Trent's got to turn it up now, Mark. He's got to fire these punches down the centre line, go to the body, chop that front leg, move off out of danger. Can't let himself be backed up again like this.
Now, oh, big right hands there from HALSE. Trent's firing back.
Yeah, that rung his bell, and you could tell because Josh Trent fired back, but again, like he goes to kind of being a bit more stagnant. Needs more of that. He needs to really pull the trigger in this last round.
He needs to find a way of pushing HALSE back, which he's not been able to so far. He needs to back him up, get him respecting his own power.
Trent now backing up again. It's a nice combination. Now he's got to move off to one side. He needs to circle off. What he needs to do is circle off to his right. Oh, nice kick. Attempt there by Liam.
You see briefly switch southpaw there as well, Trent. Maybe a sign that his lead leg's taken a battering. Back in orthodox now. HALSE just stalking him against the fence. Got Trent pinned against the fence here.
Trent needs to land some okay shots, but he's just having a difficulty really targeting, and often it'll be because he'll close his eyes or he'll look down. See there, he's looking down. He's not looking at the target. He can't. Oh! Big head kick there from Liam.
Big head kick from HALSE, and fair play to Trent for taking that, eating it, and then he eats a left hook as well. HALSE is pouring it on now.
Here we go. This is what we need to see from Josh. A bit more aggression, a bit more kind of certifiable stamp on his techniques.
But again, he finds himself with his back against the cage. HALSE storming forward.
Big body shot.
And a nice right hand to the body. And Trent's got to feel quite lonely in there at the moment because he's getting tagged from all angles.
Liam is just teeing off here, Mark. He's really put his foot down and he's blasting these punches in. To come to the last 10 seconds of the round, he's just dancing around. He's really just firing every single shot. It's a looping punch and it lands. Beautiful low kicks as well. Again, a beautiful performance by Liam HALSE.
Yeah, very impressive stuff there from HALSE. We saw him on the last Contenders win. Second round TKO. He's gone the distance this time, but again, you got to think he's going to build his record here to 3-0.
Trent just, I mean, unable to pull the trigger. unable to find an answer for the game plan of Liam HALSE, which was, I mean, just the bullying technical style, the lovely low kicks. I mean, he went up top once with the high kick, but he was just in full control of this fight, Mark.
Yeah, it was the sheer physicality of HALSE that was the key to that fight, the story of the fight, if you like. Trent really couldn't find an answer to it. I like the look of Liam HALSE. Hope we see him again on Contenders.
So we wait to get the official scoring from the referees and judges here. We will come to a decision. We'll hand it over to our MC for the official announcement.